So a lot of you guys know I live in Portland, Oregon, which is quickly becoming one of the most violent and dirtiest cities in the entire nation. And when I point out that there's only been one party rule in the city of Portland for roughly 66 years, and at the state level for going on 4 decades, I make a suggestion that part of the reason for this issue is a result of the progressive policies that are put in place. I never attacked progressives, or I don't attack Democrats, but I do attack the policies that I believe are turning our city and our state into an absolute shithole. Fair enough. When I do that, they deflect hard. And they start talking about things like late-stage capitalism or other cities that are run by Republicans when I'm simply talking about Portland, Oregon right here. And this gaslighting is an attempt to protect their worldview. And their worldview is such that they view every single thing through the lens of oppressed or oppressor. So when we talk about things like the homeless to them are always viewed in the category of victim or oppressed. So they have no agency, no sense of accountability. And we know that does not work. And we're seeing that here in the city of Portland. We're seeing that across the state. So if I let them talk about their issues, such as blaming things like late-stage capitalism, I ask, all right, well, how do you solve that? And how long will it take? And A, they have no answer, and B, they have no idea. So meanwhile, people on the streets are suffering, businesses are suffering, and on and on and on. See, in the world of the progressive mind, you must have a villain. And you find all of your meaning through suffering, fighting against that villain. So if I come to them with full funding, full logistics, and full resources to actually solve a problem, can't and won't think that it's possible, because if you solve the problem, it leaves them emotionally unsatisfied. And this is why so many progressive issues never get defined. It's always squishy. It always keeps changing. Because if you start solving the problem, then now what? Then what's my identity? What villain am I gonna have to fight? So I challenge all progressives, sit down with me and think very strategically about the issues facing Portland here and now. And looking at things we can do now and today. Complication is the enemy of execution. Let's think these things very simply. There are ways to solve these issues. Other countries, other cities, other states have been successful in. Success leaves clues. Let's not overcomplicate this. Let's fix the problems that we have here in Portland.